I have to wonder, why now is someone trying to target Senator Chuck Schumer? He hasn't done anything positively. In fact, the only people who are mad at Chuck Schumer at this moment are Democrats and progressives, not Republicans. He's already been embarrassed, and we've already laughed at him based on what he did for the shutdown. He got nothing. And it was the Democrats that were mad at him. Democrats that were saying that he should be removed from office. Progressives who were shouting and protesting in front of his offices. Now, look at those two locations, Rochester and Binghamton. Those are centers of progressive movements, progressive leaders of tomorrow, otherwise known as PLOT. That's directly in Binghamton, which is part right next door to the Binghamton University, a massive hotbed of liberalism in the middle of upstate New York, which is generally red. It doesn't make sense. Why would conservatives want to try and blow up Chuck Schumer and his staff? He's losing power with Democrats. Republicans are happy about that. He's at risk of losing his office. And that's something that Republicans are happy about. Why would we want to blow him up? He's saying it's because of MAGA. MAGA's been around for a long time. No one's tried to ever target Chuck Schumer in terms of physical action, but there have been many leftists that have been targeting him. In fact, I think this is what the truth is. I think that there were a bunch of leftists, whether it be Progressive Leaders of Tomorrow, Indivisible, New York, or the Democratic Socialists of America, maybe in the Democratic Party, they're looking at Chuck Schumer is weak, and they need some way to get the left to realign and have sympathy and empathy and support for Chuck Schumer. And the only way they could do that is to blame MAGA, the right, Donald Trump, Orange Man bad. They have to be the bad guys. And if those bad guys are picking on one of their guys, well, then Chuck Schumer will get a bunch of support. They'll give him donations and they'll vote for him because, why? Well, because the right, those evil Nazi people, they're picking on him. So I'll show them. I'll give Chuck Schumer money. I'll support him and the other Democrats. That's what I think is happening here. This is a hoax. This is a setup. And Chuck Schumer, whether he knows it directly or indirectly, he knows this is a lie. This isn't about threats of violence. This is about manipulating the public to give him support and to maintain his position of power among Democrats. This is evil and vile.